Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We're still in Rotorua this week, which is where we were when we went to the Lord of the Rings set. This is where we were staying, and there's lots of things to do here, so we're actually here for 3 nights and we're going to show you what there is to do.
Oh, last night we went to a place called the Fainting Goat and had some lovely food. We had some tostadas, fish tostadas, some amazing like roast potato, crushed roast potatoes, and also some salt and pepper squid. It was delicious.
We'll just play that footage now.
And tonight we're gonna go to a Mexican place, but also a night market.
Yeah, every Thursday they have a night market.
5 till 9.
5 till 9. We didn't even know that. We just saw a sign yesterday, so we're gonna check it out.
And here we are.
And get some dinner as well. And probably go for a bit of a walk. It's a lovely town to walk around. Just on our way out, I'll let you know we're staying in the Rock Solid Backpackers. I've seen lots of vloggers stay here. When we were booking Rotorua, which was months ago, there was literally no space anywhere. And if you look back here through this window, there's actually a climbing wall right there. It's not free, so we're not using it, but I'll show you through the windows in reception. Like we're right next to a climbing wall, which is really random. Anyway.
That bit stinks because it's all dirty laundry.
It smells like that. It really smells.
We're at the Rotorua night market. It's at 6 o'clock. We're at El Mexican Zapata. It's a Mexican place.
Let's get some tacos. We're currently on our way to the next exciting thing to do in Rotorua. As you can see, it's not the best weather, but we're gonna go search for hot springs because this place smells very eggy, and that's because there's loads of hot springs and lots of them cost money, but there is a few that's free, so we're currently walking to one of the free ones.
They're mud pools as well, so they'll probably be bubbling as well.
That's so exciting. Lovely. Let's go.
It's soaking.
It's really rainy. We have arrived at Kurai Park, and if you look, there's like loads of fences everywhere, and it's because inside the fences is a thermal area, and they warn you everywhere you have to make sure you're walking on the paths. We did a walk the other night around a different thermal area, and you have to walk on the paths because you don't know if your shoes are gonna melt if you step off the path. Could be a fire. Yeah, apparently things like explode. So yeah. Are you glad Rhys was not happy about doing this walk in the rain, but it stopped raining, so are you glad we came?
Yeah, of course, I'm happy.
This isn't what he's been saying off camera.
No, I'm glad we came. It stopped raining, it's nice, it's been a nice walk.
Yeah.
Now we'll go walk around and see what there is to do around the mud pools and the thermal pools.
Let's go.
So these are the mud pools. I presume there's a lot of mud in them, but I can't see any. The water is very green, if you can see it. I wouldn't want to go swimming in that. But there's a nice little bridge that we're just going to walk over. It's called the Serenity Bridge.
Oh. One thing we've noticed about New Zealand is they seem to have loads of amenities. Like everywhere you go there's a toilet. Even on the most secluded beaches there's a toilet. And another thing we've seen as well as toilets is these little cooking tables. They have them in this park, and I guess you can come and like cook up a steak or something.
I'm just wondering, for homeless people as well?
Yeah, it would be, probably really helpful for homeless people.
Because, you know, how else are you going to cook food?
They have little footballs here.
Well, there's a towel there if you want to use that.
Oh, true. Okay, to have an idea of how warm these footballs are going to be, look at that. Even though it's raining and not the best day, I feel like it would be inappropriate to show you a thermal pool without testing it, so...
She's going for a dunk.
Let's dunk. Wow. Oh. It is cold.
Like freezing?
Not freezing, but like water that you drink.
Oh, but don't drink it.
No, I'm not going to drink it, but it is not warm.
Not warm. So this is one of the geothermal pools. It reeks, but it is 100 degrees C and it looks incredibly deep. Oh my gosh, I'm
And just look at Rhys's Coke.
That's an American Coke.
It's insane. I guess it's an American chain. Then I've got a Frosty and some fries, and Rhys has some Baconator fries and a Baconator bun. Another thing to do in any part of New Zealand is to go on a nice drive. And I think the best way to see New Zealand is to hire a car, and they can be so expensive, but we found this car with Apex Car Rentals, not sponsored, for $1,200 for a month, which is £1,300 for a month, which is pretty good going.
That includes your ferry transfer as well,
because we're going from north to south Island.
Dropping it off at a different place which normally charges more, so
it includes quite a lot,
and it's a free extra driver as well.
Yeah, we both get to drive it for all that cost. So we get the car for a month, we get our ferry transfer onto South Island, we get to go on both islands, and we picked it up in Auckland and we'll drop it off in Queenstown, because
lots of places they don't allow you to go from north to south.
Yeah, you can only hire it,
like even if you wanted to get on the ferry, you can only stay in the North Island with like Avis, is it? AV? I think they're called AV, budget. All of those, you're not really allowed to go from north to south island, so it's worth it. Yeah,
and then if you have a car, you can go on drives, and one drive we would suggest, because it's a really rainy day here. We're doing something else in Rotorua tomorrow, but that's for a different video. So our third thing of things to do in Rotorua is go on a drive. We've currently come on this gorgeous drive to Mangarira Gorge, and it's just started raining, so you probably won't see it that well, but we've just come on this drive and just parked up because we've stayed in a backpacker hostel for 2 nights, and tonight we're staying in an Airbnb, so just killing time really. But one thing I want to say is I keep forgetting to show it in the vlogs. It's like, we'll stay somewhere really cool and we'll show you that and we'll be like, look how amazing this is. But quite a lot of the time we're in like a 30 quid a night awful backpacker hostel. It's the same, lots of travel vloggers will only show you like the amazing places they stay. And I did not mean to do that. The reason why I don't often, or we don't often show,
we don't want to show it.
No, that's not why. The reason we often forget to show, or not even forget, is because when you're staying in a hostel, like even though we have a private room, the walls are so thin and there's like people everywhere and it's difficult to just get the chance to film. So we have been in a really cheap, we were in Rock Solid Backpackers, and then tonight we're in an Airbnb. But yeah, just so you know, it's not always staying in amazing places because obviously budget travel. But also most of the places we stay, not where we're staying tonight, but a lot of the time it's less than 70 quid a night.
That's for
tends to be our
budget,
rule. Yeah. In Australia and New Zealand anyway, because it's an expensive place to stay, but in other places it's cheaper. But anyway, yeah, we're currently driving through this gorge. If Rhys just puts the window wipers on for a second, I'll show you a bit of it. This is just where we're parked over. Just mountains.
It's lovely.
We'll do more montage as we drive.
We will. Bye.
Oh, bye, is it? That it?
Time to go to the Airbnb.
With the weather, by the way, this Airbnb that I booked, I specifically booked because it had 2 outdoor, like twin baths more or less, and I thought an outdoor bubble bath under the stars in these twin bathtubs would be so romantic. And now look at it. It's just rude. It's just rude. The one time I tried to be romantic and it just completely flops. Oh well. Anyway, the shower is also outdoors. And now we're really stressing that the toilet is gonna be like outdoors. So hopefully it's not, because the weather is terrible, but we shall see. We are not letting the rain stop us, because the big thing about this Airbnb, which we'll show you in a minute, is the baths. So we're getting our swimming costumes on and we're out there in the rain. Okay, we're getting ready to go in the bath. They're actually really hot, but it's just started really raining. There is a cold if you switch this one off. How's your bath?
It is full to the brim, but it's lovely, isn't it? It's very nice.
Look how cool it is.
Because Meg just put the hot tap on and forgot to actually add some cold in it. So yeah.
Sorry.
No, but it's lovely. It is so nice.
So we are having a bit of a downpour whilst in the bath, but it is so nice. One thing that's a bit different is there are actually, just behind this fence, there are people doing the haka, which is interesting. Like, the haka's great, but when you're in a bath. But it's so nice. And by the way, because I was worried about this, the bubble bath was provided. So yeah.
Oh, I'm getting drenched. Oh. I'm getting drenched. I'm in a bath. So we just had a nice little bath out in the rain. It was absolutely crazy. We had a little choir as well singing out there. Oh, there's Meg. Hi, Meg. She's still in the bath. But it was so lovely. I think that's like a new core memory found. But it's so beautiful here. I mean, I'm gonna have to recommend you have to take a bath outside in the rain.
It's time for an Airbnb tour. It's actually a tree house, so you've seen the outside, and then here inside we have the coziest little fireplace, and then we have an armchair, a pull-out bed, and then over here we have the kitchen, which is so cozy, and then through there we have a composting toilet, which we stayed in a place with a composting toilet the other day and it was dreadful. That toilet is lovely, it doesn't smell at all, we love it. And upstairs here we have the bedroom, but I've just been up there to do a TikTok tour, so I'll take you up there later and you can see it then. We are currently making dinner. My eyes are a bit red because I've just been chopping the onions. So we've got some onions and peppers on the go. We've got some water boiling ready for our noodles because we're having noodles tonight with this pad thai sauce. It's just easy to buy these ready packs when you're traveling because we take a few ingredients around with us, but we can't take everything. And then we're going to put a fried egg on top for protein, and then we've also got some little chopped cucumber to go on the side just for a bit of freshness.
But there's a big problem. We only have this sort of thing for a saucepan, but we need to boil our noodles.
Yeah, we need like a actual saucepan, not a wok.
So it's a bit, I don't know what we're gonna do. So what are we doing, Megan?
We're gonna play drafts because we love drafts, and this house has a box of it, so let's play.
We can play chess, but Meg doesn't know how to play chess, so. Do you? No, I don't think so. I'll teach you soon.
Okay, we're at a bit of a stalemate.
So it's a stalemate. If it's a stalemate, then
yeah,
it's a stalemate.
But
no one wins.
No, listen. I'm white, so I have all of my pieces still on the board because I had 6 pieces left and they've all been crowned. Rhys has 3 pieces left and they've been crowned. So I have all this collection of Rhys's coins that I took, and he's not won back, and he doesn't have any of mine. So comment down below who's won.
No one, because it's a bloody stalemate. You don't call it a stalemate if someone wins, you idiot.
I have all my pieces still.
You haven't won. Tell me you don't understand logic.
I've also never played a game of drafts where you just end up just all going around the board.
So it's a stalemate. What does a stalemate mean, loser?
Yeah, but if you're gonna quit because you don't want to go around all night.
No, I'll keep on going.
We'll keep on going then.
Well, it's a stalemate. I don't understand what.
Just comment down below if we should quit this game because we're all just going around the board.
Then it's called a stalemate.
With no way to
means
win.
No one wins.
But if I have all my pieces still on the board and Rhys only has half of his, who should win?
It's still a stalemate because you're still not taking any of mine and I'm still in the game. Come on, Meg, you don't have to be like this.
We didn't have it as a stalemate, we kept going, which is really intense because you basically keep going until someone doesn't pay enough attention and makes a mistake.
Pay enough attention at the end.
Yeah, so it was really close. We ended up, Rhys had 4 things and I only had 2 things left, but I took them over, you know, when you go
a double.
It's nice. But ooh, I don't like playing like that. I loved it because I won. That was the
if you wouldn't have won, then it would have been sad.
Not true. That was the best game of drafts I've ever played, even before, because normally you don't get to everybody having their crowns on.
No.
It doesn't normally get so intense. No. But then once everybody has the crowns on, especially at the end, I had 1 piece and Rhys had 2, and I was just going back and 2, back and 2, back and 2, just waiting for him to miss something. Yeah, it's tough.
See you next time.